Hey, what is up guys? Today we'll be unboxing the Google Home Hub. This originally retailed for $159. It's available for $90 on Google Store right now. If you guys want to grab one, I'll leave some links down below. With the super powerful assistant that's obviously more capable now with a screen, you definitely get a lot more done. Having a screen showing the feedback, whatever the assistant's doing in real time, can be much more helpful than just staring at a surround speaker. So let's open it and see what's inside. So as I'm opening this, I can see the packaging's quite well done. Really nice, soft plastic. So at the back, here's the front. You're supposed to popping this open. Here's the side. Box is kind of sticky to the sides, but let's see if we can get it out. Oh boy, it's really in there. Okay, here we go. So here we're presented with the display. It is a pretty big, I would say, display compared to the small home mini speaker or Nest Mini, whatever you prefer to call it. It is a 7-inch touchscreen with 2 far-field microphones, 1 ambient EQ sensor. So let's take it out. The material used is really nice. You can see the G logo right there. This time they're using a 15-watt power adapter, obviously, to power this really nice display. Plastic, you need to unwrap. For some reason, the adhesive seems to be left on, which is a bad part on Google. Not happy about that, but I guess it's a memory that, you know, one day someone opened it. Alright, there's the mute button. It's a toggle, turn it on or off. And the volume rocker, obviously, with the press up button, it's much more accessible, which is something I wish the Home Mini had, rather than trying to fiddle around, try to find where the touch button is. So there we go, the display is finally, man, this adhesive is like really stuck on there, really loves it. Alright, so here's the display itself. Alright, so we're gonna connect this to our power source, and then right afterwards we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so let's see what else is in the box along with it. As I open this up, man, they really don't like to, you know, leave any wiggle room with these packaging materials. Alright, so here's the 15-watt power adapter unit that I was talking about. Right here, they could have made it a bit better. It's gonna look clunky on the outlet, but it's better than the other jobs I've seen with its competitors. Alright you guys, so we're gonna plug this in and see what pops up. The power source is connected. Let's see. Alright, it's booting up now. It's asking us to set it up to the app. It's gonna be fairly simple. You go on your phone. I'm gonna go to the Home app, and right here, as you can see, it says right there, set up Nest Hub. Whichever home you want to add it to, tap on home, and now it's looking for it. Hopefully it should recognize it soon. There it is. So we're gonna tap on this Nest Hub. Next. It's connected now. I do see the same code. It's gonna ask for whichever room you want to place it in and what Wi-Fi you want to connect it to afterwards. You're gonna meet up with this screen. I'm gonna press next. Now it's gonna be updating. Meanwhile, on the phone, we can do stuff like activate features. For example, I'm gonna be activating voice match. I agree. So now I should be able to recognize my voice every time I talk to it, whereas if it's someone else, it's not going to recognize it. It's going to go to a different account if it's someone else talking. Since I've paired up multiple other devices, it already has my voice info saved, and I don't have to train the assistant again in order to learn what my voice sounds like. It's gonna set up, it's gonna transfer over my voice data so it can recognize my audio over now. And now it's asking if I want to start saving audio or not. I'm gonna go with not now. And now I'm gonna tap on personalized results, as it's gonna give me my personal results for this device. Next, you can select your default music service. and your video services. This comes with a screen now compared to older home minis. Now you can actually get a choice to stream services content through your 7-inch touchscreen display. Now you can set up calls as well, so you receive dual calls on your display. Alright, so next you have a bunch of options. You can either select what you want to see on here. If you want to see photos, if you want to see art gallery, or a proper full screen clock. Alright, so right here, as we can see, these are going to be the type of photos you'll be seeing on your display. These are just the featured ones, and Google has a vast array of curated photos displays that you can use. You also have an option to select from different types of clocks displays that you would like. I personally will probably go with this. Other than that, that's it. Let's go with time. So some distinctive features that come with this display. You get the ambient EQ sensor, which automatically adjusts the brightness when it's dark or in the morning. For example, if there's sun coming in, it will definitely brighten up, but at night when you want it to be super, dark and dim, it's not going to be blasting blue or white light on your face when you're trying to sleep at night. It's going to be quite dim. It's a really necessity in other smart displays too. Sometimes it's not. It doesn't work as nifty as this one. This one definitely has a softer edge on those type of displays. As for the microphones you get two far-reaching microphones. Really help with, especially if you have different devices in your house that use the Google Assistant. It can recognize if you're nearby this device or not, then it will be using this device, whereas it's going to be using a different device if you're nearby to the other one. I'm going to type on finish setup. Alright you guys, so it's been fully set up now. I have my clock right here. As I swipe to the right, I can see the stuff that I normally would need. It gives me all the info that I need, my top stories, my songs, my YouTube recommendations for cooking as well, podcasts, and a bunch of personal stuff that you might find useful on this display. Right here, if I swipe down, it shows everything that I need to know about my house. I can control all the lights, I can run through my routines, broadcast stuff to all the assistants. So now I can have a whole lot of more control over my devices without even saying anything. Especially when it comes to changing colors and stuff, it can get quite annoying if you have to say everything by voice. For example, now if I swipe down, I can see everything in much more detail now since I have a proper display. So right now it's showing 5 lights are turned on in my house, and the backyard door is unlocked. So now there are some few cool things that I can do. I can adjust my temperature at house, I can lock doors, I can make phone calls now. Best of all, I can actually change specific color of lights that I really wanted to have a feature in Nest Mini. Now I can actually go ahead and change colors, turn on devices, and it's a lot more effective, having a touch screen just like on your phone, rather than going through and saying everything by voice. Especially at nighttime, you can control pretty much everything. The sky's the limit here. It can also play YouTube videos for you as well. A lot more you can do. Definitely the possibilities are exponentially more when you have a screen with a smart assistant, whereas if you just have a speaker with an assistant. So really liking what I see. Definitely going to be putting it to use daily. It's going to be going in my bedroom. Can't wait to see with more updates how much more this improves. Like any other Google product, they come up with something new and it keeps on improving day by day. It only gets better over time with software updates over the air. So let's see what more it has to come in the future. Hope you guys like this setup unboxing. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.